Hey everybody, it's me, Angel Benton. And it's time for another edition of Angel Sudsy Recap. I swear to God, it looks like I'm getting a pimple. But you know what? I found that when I notice something on my face and then I'm like, oh my God, I'm getting a pimple. Most of the time, I'm actually not getting a pimple. It's probably just a discoloration, but every now and then a pimple does come up. But for the most part, I don't. I'm far too old to be, in those the throes of acne. Excuse me. Okay. So, let's talk about Vanderpump Rules. You know what's really interesting? I just want to, because I'm still thinking about the General Hospital convention that I went to this weekend. The thing about it is, it's actually a lot more difficult to interview an actor than it is to interview a reality star, right? Because, with the reality star, they living their life, and you're just interviewing on how they are how they are as people, right? Whereas actors, like especially soap opera actors, that you want to talk to them about their soap, but you can't talk too much because they can't give away too much. They don't know that much, so it's really kind of frustrating, and it's a hard line to toe, when you're interviewing an actor. So it's really a lot more difficult than interviewing a reality star. So I just thought I would let you all know that. I had a great time with Kyle, though, from Below Deck. That was great. But, like, if I were to interview anyone from any of the soaps, it would be very different. And what was interesting, though, was that a lot of the people there, like, because they had a guy there named Michael Fairman who has a soap blog, and he was asking, some of the questions were pretty good. That were good questions, and some of them were a little inside the actor studio-ish. Now, some of the people really took themselves seriously, and listen, I don't have a problem with that. I really don't, because as a viewer and as a fan, I sat there and I watched it all. I saw the people that, took themselves very seriously, and the people that were there having a laugh. Sorry, it's late. So I thought it was very interesting, but it was really good. It was really good. Anyways, okay, Vanderpump Rules. So, anyways, back to the reality side of the spectrum. Oh my God, I'm talking like Jax. It's really bad. Okay, so first of all, I've got to say, this season might be the best Jax has ever looked. And I don't mean like physically. I mean like emotionally. He has grown a lot over the course of the show, and I think that's wonderful. That's awesome, and I think Brittany Prowse probably played a big part of that. But I think it's great. So, anyways, Jax and Tom Sandoval decided that they're going to bring out, because Tom Schwartz has 3 triplet younger brothers, and he's upset because, none of them have any money. Sorry, none of them have any money, and they live in Florida, in the armpit of Florida, and he, and he's getting married in the woods of California, so obviously he's, foregoing that his family's going to be there because they can't come because they can't afford it. Well, Jackson Tom Sandoval paid for his 3 little brothers to come out to the wedding. Now, they haven't made it yet, because at the end of the episode, we see that they missed their flight. And Jax is really frustrated by that. But anyways, going back to that, so they bought these tickets for them, and Brittany sort of lets it slip to Kristen that they're going to be there. And Jax has a fit. He throws a hissy fit. He's like, what? Why did you say that? What were you thinking? And, she's right. But anyways, so he's right. He's right because... it reminds me, okay, so when I worked at Disneyland, I'm going into another little story here. So story time. So when I was in Disneyland, when I worked at Disneyland, I was in this. My friend Barry, shout out to Barry Smith. My friend Barry directed this fierce movie, which probably no one will ever see because it was filmed on property, and you're not supposed to really do that much on property. So it's especially anything that the public can see. But it was for a talent show that we had in our department, and the movie was called I've Had It. Because literally, because honestly, here's the thing, that was the summer of discontent because people had really just had it at that point. Everybody, all of us, we'd all had it for one various reason or another. And the best part was that Barry put on this movie talking about why it was so ridiculous and why everyone and the people that were in charge were just being ridiculous. So, but anyway, so we all played our own parts in the movie, and well, we were playing other people that we worked with, and we had this friend Colin Kim. Colin was like, he played this chick named Erica Doy, and he looked a lot like Erica, right? He kind of did. In drag, he kind of looked like Erica. And, you know, he was really proud of himself and was showing everyone all the pictures from when he was Erica Doy. And Barry was pissed because, you know, it's not like we signed NDAs, but, I mean, pretty much we told him that this is a secret. And so, in front of everybody, Barry's like, Colin, I have a question for you. What do you think the word secret means? And he just ripped him to shreds in front of everybody. Oh, that was awesome. That didn't even make the fucking movie, but it should have. It was pretty great. It's one of the after effects. So anyways, that's why Jax was pissed off at Brittany, because he's like, what do you think the word secret means? No one's supposed to know. And of all the people that she tells Kristen, who's got a big mouth bigger than Jax. Although, let's be real, I don't think Kristen's mouth is bigger than Jax. I don't think anyone has a mouth bigger than Jax. I'm just saying. Oh, and we had this moment where Tom Sandoval was playing the trumpet. And listen, I've been around enough trumpet players to know that was actually pretty good, right? So that was very interesting. You know, I didn't know he even had a trumpet. It's not a trumpet though. It looked like a mini tuba. I don't know what it was. Sorry, it's so rude. Yesterday I went and I had a dentist appointment. Yesterday was the worst. I get home late at night from the convention, drove 4 hours to Vegas, got home, went straight to bed, woke up, went straight to work. After work, I went straight to the dentist, and they did a deep cleaning on my lower teeth, and they shot me up full of Novocaine. So, of course, the rest of the day, like, I wanted to do these Sudsy recaps yesterday, but I couldn't because I couldn't move my mouth. And just drool, just like a river of drool coming out of my mouth. It was awful. And I, of course, have to go grocery shopping. So I'm wandering around Albertsons with, like, a face full of drool. It's horrible. And then I get home and then I have to meal prep for the rest of the week at work. So I finally get all that done and I'm just exhausted and I go to bed, you know. So that's why tonight I'm catching up. I'm doing all of my recaps tonight. Oh, and one more thing, programming note. Tomorrow there will not be a recap of Housewives of Atlanta. Instead, I'm going to be doing Dancing for Relevancy. I'm so excited, and I'll be telling you. So I'm doing my pre-season Dancing for Relevancy special where I'll be telling you who's Dancing for Relevancy and how I think they'll do on the show. So we'll see how that is, but I'm very excited about that. Anyways, so, also, this week on Vanderpump Rules, Lala came back. This was the best part. This was the best part. So the best part was she comes back and she tells Lisa Vanderpump, you know, I'm sorry, but I can't come and work at SUR anymore. And she didn't say it this way, but in a nutshell, she was like, bitch, I fired you 2 months ago. Like, really? Like, girl, bye. I love it. I just really enjoy Lisa Vanderpump on Vanderpump Rules way more than. I mean, actually, I like her on Beverly Hills Housewives, but I like her better on Vanderpump Rules. She's a fierce bitch. Anyways, next week is the big wedding. I think it might actually be the season finale next week. And then we get the reunions. And I heard that the reunion is really juicy and that there's a lot of stuff that comes out. So I'm very excited about that. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. You can follow me on Twitter at Angel Benton. You can also hashtag Pump Rules to talk Vanderpump Rules. You can also hashtag Bold and Beautiful, because I'm doing that before I do my Dancing for Relevancy recap. Okay? Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great night. Peace out. Wubba, wubba, wubba.